What's going on, everyone? It's a new day at the shop, and today is actually a pretty important day. We finally molded the engine cover, and we're going to be pulling the carbon part out. So let's see how this goes. We know what they're doing, so hopefully we'll see if it pops out in just a minute. Oh my goodness. Woo! There it is.
All right.
A few moments later.
All right, sir. Do you want to,
Today was a day.
Yeah, today was a day.
It was the day of days. So, we don't know what happened. I was upset at Connor because I thought Connor missed some stuff with release, like whatever, mold release.
Mm-hmm.
But after looking at it, I don't think that was 100% the case because there were some voids during layup behind the tool gel, and we kind of go around and spot check them. If you can push through with your thumbnail, basically, then we pop it and fill it. Well, there were a few that we didn't pop, and I'm thinking with the heat and then obviously the vacuum, I think they popped. So that means when that happens, you get epoxy behind the mold, basically. There's no tool gel, so now the part is fused with the mold. And that's what happened. So whether a combo of Connor missing stuff, I don't know that he did because I was there. The whole thing was wet. Or that happened. I've never had that happen before, but I've also not done a whole lot of free coat molds. It's always been PVA. So anyway, so we had to bust apart the mold to get the part out. Thankfully, the part actually came out all right.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean,
It's cloudy. It needs needs touch up, but we got a little bit of tool gel left on here. Just got to chip off. That side's prettier, but came out. It's a usable part. It's light. We got one little crack here, so we'll have to go in and touch that up from behind. It might even get cut off depending on how it sits, because the side pod is right here.
okay.
So, yeah, if you got any walk-arounds with it yet or no?
No, not yet.
Do that a little bit.
You worked really hard on it. I know this was a rough morning for you too, but you did.
I'm pretty happy with it.
I'm just happy the part came out. So
Yeah.
if we have to do another one, it's going to be when someone buys one, because I don't really think we have a reason to do two. I'm not going to build another one of these. I can't afford that. I can't even afford this one. So
Yeah, so I'll go around in the back really quick so you guys can see it from there too.
Trim that?
Yeah, sorry, roof scoop. I said
Yeah,
hood
cut
scoop.
it out.
Roof scoop.
And I got it out.
You trimmed the little fin in front of it?
Just a little bit. I'll probably
Yeah.
do a little more.
Okay. This actually lets me get a better picture.
Yeah, so there.
Well, we're going to stay on road, but yeah. Makes it so the intake's real short. So looking at this, not a lot of room.
It should be interesting.
I don't know if we're going to be fitting that big boy in here, so
Oh, the 55?
I mean, it might be tight on the 42, so we'll see.
Cool. Well, again, I know it was a stressful most of the day, but I'm glad that it's a usable part. I know there's going to be some fixes that you guys have to do, but I'm glad that it wasn't a complete write-off. So
If we had to leave tomorrow, we could pin it on and use it, so that's good.
Yeah.
But I want to do some proper hinges and stuff, so we got to reinforce some things. So
gotcha. Well, thank you, sir.
yeah.
And now we've got a really cool fun night. Adam, you guys have seen on the channel a couple times. We actually did a video on his Drift 350Z. So it's a new season, new turbo setup. He's actually done a lot of upgrades. Unfortunately, he did kind of like a test and tune event last weekend, and he's definitely going to have to. There's definitely some tuning that needs to be done, but should be making a lot more power than what he was last time. So this is going to be fun. We're going to get the Z loaded up, and we'll go from there.
Just getting it in there, but
Brian fixed the header issue. Woo! So let's.
Not really.
It's a little dark under there, but
We're merging into one anyway.
she's
so
there.
They're all just gonna.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm also a dummy. I forgot my little tripod that I normally have that I can kind of set in the back when we're doing dyno videos. So I forgot that. So I'm going to try to be around as much as I can. I've got my hearing protection. That's kind of loud. So we'll get into it. Alright guys, I know we really didn't get too much footage, but since this is a really complete, all new build with Adam that he worked on all over the winter, a lot of little kinks that need to be made and done, so we're actually going to try to continue this tomorrow, so let's check in with the guys tomorrow and see how it goes. Good morning everyone. It's a new day back at the shop where we're going to be, well not we, Cody's going to be tuning Adam's 350Z. So again, there was a lot of stuff that they really had to work on last night. Again, it's a whole new fueling system, it's a whole new turbo setup, a whole lot more with like, I think he's got 2 massive new intercoolers and a new oil cooler. So a lot to kind of really test and tune, but today should be a good day. Hopefully we can talk to him to see how he feels about everything and we get a successful tuning day. So let's get into it. All right, so you've been stuck tuning for a long time. Now what are you up to? You're trying to take out the headlight?
Yeah, I was kind of fighting the car. I just had to, I think I was just exhausted yesterday after all the shenanigans with the engine covers. So.
Yeah.
So we're not hitting the same amount of boost we were hitting before. I don't think it's a boost leak. Adam thinks so, but I don't think so. So he built this cool little bracket to take the headlight off so you can take the air filter off.
That is pretty cool.
And the last time we dynoed, we did not have the air filter on. So
yeah.
we're kind of doing apples to apples. So
sweet.
We'll
So
see what this does. I'll take that off too. That's fine. That's sad.
I was about to say, do you think it'll make a decent difference?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna. What we're down 100 foot-pounds. Well, also I think we're spinning. Come here.
Well, I mean that's a indication of how that's going.
This is all rubber.
Oh yeah.
From off his whip, so we're spinning pretty hard on the dyno. So that's probably why he's down on torque, because it's just blowing through.
I mean, is this okay to?
Yeah, it's gonna help cook it. It's hot. It's sealed off.
Yeah.
So we strapped it down, so it shouldn't spin anymore. So we'll see. So
right.
Yeah. So for the next step, we think he's got a 10-pound spring in there roughly in the wastegate. So we're gonna put. He's like, I don't turn it down. I'm like, oh, we'll just put a 20 in it then. So.
Okay.
Now that we're here for 20, we just gotta put the boost wastegate duty table at 0, so we don't hit 40 pounds.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll let you guys do your thing, and then we'll give it one more run. Note to self, don't stand by the wastegate where it dumps. Your foot will get hot. Alright, so with the filter off, how'd it do, Cody?
It did. What did it do? A lot more.
It's like 520 something, though.
Yeah, so it went 525. And then 535 foot-pounds.
Yeah.
So it's that filter's causing 63 horsepower worth of loss and almost 70 foot-pounds.
Yeah. Well, and again, I remember you were like kind of, I could tell in your voice, you're like kind of disappointed, but he's running at 16 pounds instead of 20 pounds.
That's what I was looking up.
So if that's
Apparently in Link you can't change units.
okay.
So I gotta go do maths. When I say maths, I mean Google.
Yeah. So if that is the case though, and that's true, at 4 psi less, and he's making more power but a little bit less torque, I'd say that's pretty good for when he can actually run 20.
Almost there. 32 psi absolute. No, 17 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, we get this, and this turbo. So if it is off that, if it is based off the Garrett equivalent, it likes boost. They like a high pressure ratio. So Adam's gonna toss a 20-pound spring in it. We'll take it up to 30 with 85.
I was gonna say, you're on 93 right now?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted to see what duty cycle we were at.
Yeah, so especially if you're gonna be doing the 85 and running actually 20 pounds instead of 17
You're gonna like this.
30 pounds.
or 30 pounds.
That's your duty cycle.
101.
No. 38.9%.
Oh, fuel.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at 100% wastegate.
Yeah, because do you remember what injectors you were using on the last one?
1050s.
1050s?
Yeah, injector dynamics 1050s.
And they're 17s now. So yeah, it's a lot more fuel. So you're saying he's only consuming 34% of his fuel?
About 40%.
Okay. That's wild.
Yeah, he's at 40% injector duty, which means we can double the power. So, want to make 1,000 horsepower? Will your clutch hold it? Will your trans? No?
No, you said the engine could, right? You built it.
Well, considering I don't know how to build engines,
Well,
we'll see. But the components, it's not the components' fault.
Yeah, if there's an engine problem, we'd have found it already.
so I'd say you did good, sir.
I'm happy, yeah.
I think this is funny. I might clip it in from the last one. You basically said the exact same thing. It didn't blow up, so.
That's the biggest, yeah. I mean, that's what matters, really.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. And it actually runs pretty good.
We can start calling it back the Panda with the black and white combo now.
That's true, yeah.
I'm happy to see this.
I hadn't put that together.
Happy to see this running strong for right now. Hopefully a little bit more will come later, but yeah. That's probably gonna be it for the tuning video with Adam. I'm gonna shut these fans off because it's loud.
Now we tune a Miata.
Yeah, now we tune a Miata. So yeah, hopefully we can try to get some footage of Adam at a couple events. That'd be really cool this year if we could do so. So yeah, hopefully we'll get it in here again once we kind of get some other things dialed down. E85, figuring out what's going on with the boost leak. We'll go from there. So I'm trying to help Adam strap up the car, and Cody's telling me to come inside. And of course, Suba, she's in the driver's seat of the Enviate. So let's go see how she fits.
We missed that on the epic race car.
Yeah, make epic race car noises.
Hey, it's not a rotary.
Yeah, it's more like wah 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 wah. Yeah.
I'll let you drive it on the dyno.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can drive it in the street when I get street legal, but
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, her in here.
So who's the person that's supposed to drive this? How big are they?
Me, for the most part, and then Paul. Paul's driving up Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
Him and I have about the same. Can you see over? Okay. You can see over. Yeah, Paul will be able to see them. So I was worried that this was too high for Paul,
Oh.
and you're Paul's size. So
Paul's only 5'4"? I thought he was like 5'7".
so he is, but he has a really short torso. He has longer legs.
Okay.
My legs are the same as his, but I have a taller torso.
Gotcha.
So
I can reach the pedals.
yeah, Paul, like how I had him before, they fit Paul perfect. So
Sweet.
yep.
So yeah, Miss Broom Broom over here, sitting in the Enviate. This is I'd say it's a good look. What do you say? Yeah, this is,
Good on her.
looks good on her.
No, she makes it look good.
Thanks, honey.
So yeah, it'll be interesting once we do get it registered and able to drive it on the street. There's no way I'm gonna fit. I mean, maybe, But yeah, it's kind of interesting because Connor and Cody are like the ones that are kind of built for it. I mean, Brian technically too.
Yeah.
I'm the black sheep. I'm just the one that's a little bit taller and, you know, obviously a lot heavier than most people here. So, but yeah, it's cool to see. What?
There's a lot of headspace.
Oh yeah, also you got to account for, you know, like helmets and stuff too.
Yes, you got room for helmets and Hans device if they get them on and off.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I guess you'd want it right here, and you deal with the helmets on and off outside. But maybe that's the next generation car. But yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to get, you know, taller people in here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Benoit, his head's 6 inches from the roof, if not
Yeah.
closer.
And I think,
So.
yeah, I think he's a little bit taller than me too, so that would make sense. So, all right, well, glad to see that you like the inside. You like how everything's been moving and growing. So,
I do. I love it.
she's just, Cody's been training her. I love it.
Yeah, looks great.
Yeah, looks great.
Looks awesome.
Well, so that's probably going to do it for this episode, guys. So thank you again for always watching, subscribing, sharing. Again, we love seeing you guys enjoying the content, commenting. So more progress, more progress, more progress. What day are we on from Pikes Peak Countdown now?
I don't know, but 2 weeks it needs to run.
In 2 weeks it needs to run.
2
So
Saturdays from now it needs to be able to start up and make vroom vroom noises.
make room for noises. So we got a lot to do, obviously, with the car still. So yeah, we're going to try to keep you guys updated and posted as much as we can. So thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.